Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in the great state of Michigan as your Cincinnati Bearcats are ready to take on the University of Michigan. We are at Yost Arena, Cincinnati, coming into today's contest 10-3-0-1. And I am Paul Lockman, pleased to have you with us, and pleased to also be joined here in the booth by Chandler Trenopole. Chandler, good to have you up here.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool rink here, honestly. Nice old building here. Never been here before. Kind of like it.
Yeah, so taking it in, I mean, this is something the Bearcats are maybe not completely accustomed to, as they're used to playing at Sports Plus, but good to have a Big Ten arena like this. Get the big-time PA. So we'll turn it over to the PA for the starting lineup and the national anthem.
This evening's starting lineup first for Cincinnati. At forward, number 2, Colin McAllister. On defense, number 6, Nick Okada. On defense, number 14, Sam York. At forward, number 17, Brandon Armstrong. At forward, number 24, Danny Matchett. And the starting lineup for your Wolverines on defense, number 4, Kyle Slovis. At forward, number 21, Ben Foster. At forward, number 26, Brock Huber. At forward, number 87, Jack Olsen. On defense, number 90, Ian Quant. Starting at number 29, Scott Trellis. Will everyone please rise for the playing of the national anthem?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about set for hockey. Let's go over those starting lineups in case you didn't hear them. First, for the home Michigan Wolverines on defense, number 4, Kyle Slovis. Centering the line will be Ben Forster. Also a forward, Brock Huber, wearing the number 26. Jack Olsen will wear the number 87. And another defenseman, we don't have his first name, number 98, Quant. And in net will be number 29, Scott Trellis. As for the Bearcats on the ice, Danny Mattea, they mispronounced his name during the starting lineups. That's okay. He's out there with Colin McAllister and Brandon Armstrong, Nick Okada, and Sam Dorfer on defense. And in between the pipes, number 30, Michael Weber. And this game is underway, so we will have a little bit of difficulty actually reading the clock from here, as it is far to our left. So we're going to have to do a bit of looking around to see it. But here in the early stages, nobody really taking control. Bearcats now have it. Danny Mattea, he burst up the right wing side and moves it behind the net. Stick gets caught between his legs. No tripping call here. We do have 4 officials, 2 referees and 2 linesmen. Bearcats able to knock it through the neutral zone. Still there to play it was Mattea. Moved it over to Armstrong. His shot is blocked by one of the rare Wolverines that actually has the stripes on the helmet, Chandler. I don't know if you noticed that. A few do, a few don't. And if you play for Michigan, you definitely want to have those stripes on there.
Yeah, I just don't think it looks very fashionable compared to no stripes.
Yeah, it's not as cool, if you will. Definitely want to look like the football team. The Bearcats definitely take on these Michigan Wolverines rivals in the Ohio State Buckeyes. And that's one of the only matchups Cincinnati really has where they can gauge anything on this Michigan team, as they both have played. A cross-ice feed there, unable to connect with Ben Mansky, number 9 for Michigan. He's one of their top players. And the puck sent in toward the crease, but never went on net at Weber. Bearcats try to move it out, but there's Sansky, and he will move it back down, or excuse me, that's Mansky. So Ben Mansky is wearing the number 9 in yellow, and I believe we have number 55, Tyler Sansky. He is also a top player for Michigan, so we'll have to keep an eye out for both of those two players coming in. Icing waved off. Weber going to have to go out of the crease and play it. Wraparound attempt, wide open, and he missed it. Two players go sprawling toward the net. That was Ben Tachi trying to help out on Weber. Weber didn't play the puck as he might have liked to have thought he did, as well as he thought he had done.
Looks like there was a miscommunication behind the net there.
Yeah. So we'll see how the Bearcats respond. A defensive zone faceoff here. In to take it will be number 18, Stephen Lang. Wolverines have to send off a man here late. Bearcats able to take the puck off the faceoff. Here comes Stephen Lavaseur. He moves up the right wing side and takes his first shot on net, and the first shot on net for the Bearcats. Lavaseur putting, I believe, Scott Trellis to work. Here's down the left wing side. Michigan player whiffed at it. That was number 15, Jack Blumberg. Michigan able to control the zone, holding it up. Move the puck up top. That's Kremer. Sends it wide of the net. Rebound taken in by a yellow jersey. Puck deflected. Hits off the protective netting. We'll have a stoppage in play. 17-21. I had to do a little bit of looking. And as you can see, the laptop right there on the shot. Want to credit Ian Cosby for doing an excellent job of camera work. Puck is dropped. Sam Dorff, first one to get there for the Bearcats, moving it along the boards. There's Luke Larbus. He leads the team in points with 30, and even 30 coming in. His shot deflects off the trapper, I believe, and goes wide. Bearcats fighting for the rebound here on the near side wall, and coming away with it there momentarily was Von Kieserling. Puck moved up top to the blue line. Bearcats move it down low, but it is picked off and moved away by Michigan, unable to connect on a neutral zone pass. And the Bearcats are going to try to pressure here in Michigan's own end. Wolverines trying to move around too many men there. And that was number 23, a defenseman. And puck trying to move it up top. Michigan in the right spots. They just haven't been able to connect on the passes. Bearcats seem to be a little slow right now at not being able to get it out of their own zone. Finally send it through the neutral zone, and we'll get a change. That will bring Danny Matea and company back on the ice. Matea line mates with Brandon Armstrong and Stephen Lavaseur. Lavaseur sends it over to Matea. Matea crosses the blue line, top of the circle, now moves in. One-on-one, Armstrong with the shot, and the first nice save of the day. And it goes to Michigan. So Lavaseur snuck right in there, right in the slot, took a shot. And it was fought off by Scott Trellis. Michigan Wolverines come into this game 7-1-1. Their two losses come to in-state rival Michigan State. And the Bearcats will have a defensive zone face-off to work with. Puck is dropped. Bearcats coming away with it. Neutral zone. Left wing side, moving it ahead. There's Lemick. He was feeding Von Kieserling. Puck gets lost. There's Schneiberg behind the net. Trying to work for it. Finds it. Cross ice. Sharp angled shot. It never went on net, but definitely towed the red line. Here comes Lemick, burst of speed, sends it into the corner. Waiting for it is Von Kieserling. He was looking up for Schneeberg. Pass picked off and moved away, left wing side, that's Forrester. He's looking for some help. Didn't have anybody there. Olsen was late to the party, but puck nicely kept in there by Ben Mansky. Michigan trying to cycle it in the corner, move to the opposite side. There's Nick Okada there to settle it down for Cincinnati, feeding it over to his defense partner, Sam Dorf. Or excuse me, that's Donald Ennis. Puck pinched on the corner here near the Bearcats bench. Coming away with it are the Wolverines. Puck moved cross ice, shot, top of the blue line, hits a few sticks and goes wide of Weber. Bearcats there to play it, can't move it out. Deflects off of Larbis' stick, and Michael Weber abandons his stick in pursuit of the puck and makes the save. 14:33 to go. Face-off is dropped. Michigan sends it along the boards. Back to play it and cycling it up. There's Quant. He sends one high in the net. Played there by Slovis for Michigan. Wolverines still playing the puck on the backhand. There's Ben Tachi. He fires it out. And Cincinnati will control it in their own end. Sending it to center. Puck leaves the zone. Michigan cannot play it. They'll have to tag up, and the Bearcats are able to come away with it. Puck sent into the offensive zone, volleyed right back out. Larbis chips it up and behind the Michigan defense. Kwan is there and moves it right wing side, hits off a skate and moves forward. Now collected by Cincinnati. That's Dylan Scammon on the ice, number 16. Good to see him back. He's been absent a few games, not sure how many since the Miami series. Brady Kiplinger in to take the draw for Cincinnati. Kiplinger is much of a sure thing as death and taxes in that face-off circle as he wins it back for the Bearcats. Sam Dorf there to pick up the puck. He's going to move across the blue line. He's got to step on a few players and moves around them. Leaves it off in the corner. There's Kiplinger. He'll settle it down. Moved up top. Shot makes its way on net. And that is Colin Rack, another good addition to the Bearcats, excuse me. Cincinnati Bearcats have been without Colin Rack and Dylan Scammon, and it's good to see number 13 and 16 back on the ice respectively. Face-off this time goes Michigan's way. They're trying to leave the zone. Moving it up and out. There to play it is McAllister. He'll wait for Kiplinger to burst up with speed. He'll move to center, then go right wing side. Now he'll just let it float. Trying to reclaim the puck. Instead, Michigan is able to come away with it and bat it away. Offsides is the call. We'll have a stoppage in play. 12:53 to go here in a first period that has been scoreless to this point. Not a whole lot of shots for either team either. Cincinnati on the neutral zone win. Moves it to center. Armstrong has his stick lifted. Icing waved off, and they're back to play it. Are the Wolverines. Shot comes from a sharp angle. That was off the stick of Lava Sewer. He gets tangled up right near the crease. Danny Matea sends one in on the backhand, looking for Armstrong on the other side. Cincinnati now cycling it. At the left wing circle, takes a shot. Doesn't make its way through traffic. Michigan comes away with it and now moves it to center. Bearcats break up that opportunity, looking for Armstrong. Here he comes, left wing side. He's got a man and takes a shot. That one hits high stick side and somehow, some way fought off by Scott Trellis, excuse me. Puck is loose again and fired back out there. Or the Bearcats. That was Strafflin trying to keep it in, but was unable to. Finally dumped in, cross-iced up, allows Cincinnati to bring on some fresh legs. Wolverines Now pursuing it, Michael Weber fights off his toughest challenge so far. Open look right at number 30, and he was able to fight that puck off toward the boards. Michigan has since reclaimed it. Now the Bearcats come away with the turnover. Here's Bursinger. He's got speed, and he sent it over to Lang. Lang tried to finish, unable to. Dylan Scammon, first one there to the boards, able to keep the puck in play just for a moment before Michigan came away with it. Michigan looking for the same thing. A nice cross-ice feed right in front of Weber. They have yet to be able to connect on that. And when in doubt, they're just firing it in from the blue line. Both teams still trying to figure out their rhythm. It's been a lot of breakouts. Not as many clean looks have come from it, though. Cincinnati taking it up. Bursinger trying to split three guys. And instead, Michigan comes away with the puck, sending it to center. Knocked down there by the Bearcats defenseman. And that starts the rush the other way. Tachi trying to get things going on the left wing side. That was Dylan Scammon that started this whole debacle. Bearcats still trying to hold the zone. Instead, Michigan sends it up and out. Icing waved off as that puck died before it reached the red line. Here's Dylan Scammon. Keep an eye on him. He was looking to do it all by himself. Wouldn't be the first time. And Scammon missed it high and wide, but a good look, and here he is entering the zone again. He'll fade back. Puck being chased after in the corner. Lemick joined the party late. Instead, Michigan comes away with it. Wolverines unintentionally clear the puck and will have to reset in their own end. D-to-D passing in their own end. Fed up. Soft shot taken in on Weber. Weber thought he had it initially. Alexander Schell looked to get, he was looking for an angle, really couldn't find one, just tossed it there at Weber. Weber fought it off and then had to make sure he froze it. And now we'll have a face-off here at offensive zone for the Wolverines. Wolverines come into this game ranked 6th in the ACHA Central. Bearcats come in ranked 4th in the Southeast. Puck played behind the net, moved up off the side walls, kept in there by Armstrong. Armstrong moves around to hit. Looked like Michigan was trying to line him up and instead may have clipped one of their own men in the process. Sam Dorff steps up, takes a rip. Rebound is loose. Matea fighting for it. Rack will come in. His shot gets blocked through traffic. Somehow the puck is still loose, and the Bearcats can't get it to center. Lavaseur was in the greasy area there trying to get that puck anywhere near the crease. Instead, Michigan lives to see another day as they will get it into the Bearcats' end and get a line change. Wolverines move it down. That's Solvis. He'll come back down for it at the red line. Moving it up top. Shot taken. Comes in on Weber. Backhanded out. Another attempt. That one catches Michael Weber up high and still stays out of the net. Here comes Danny Mattei. He is dropped by his man with an offhand. And that gets a golf clap cheer from the Michigan fans in attendance. Backhanded feed. Excellent play there by John Liu. Keep that play alive and try to set it up for a backhanded or for a cross-ice backdoor. Nothing to come of it. Michigan having to play it in their own end. Icing waved off. Nick Okada behind his net. Gets around a man, and man, oh man, that is not as easy as Nick Okada just made it look. Von Kieserling's first shot is blocked but goes right back to him. He's able to settle it down and cycle the play. Bearcats set up, move it off the boards. Nick Okada shot, deflects off the stick of a Wolverine. Bearcats settle it back down. Good play there by Huber as he initially blocked the first shot by Okada and then was able to help his teammates out and move the puck out. Soft shot from beyond the blue line, gloved and held by Michael Weber. We've played 13 minutes exactly. Chandler, I almost did it again there. Chandler, I see CH and I get excited. Chandler, what have you noticed so far from the Bearcats?
I think we're playing well. I just don't think that we're capitalizing on the opportunities that we got. But, you know, hard work's going to pay off. Looks like we're beating them in shots so far, so we'll see how it goes. But this game's anyone's game so far.
First goal says a lot. Michigan somehow able to stay onside, and that one from a very sharp angle moves through the crease. Michael Weber with another save, and now Mr. Weber being put to task as he has to fight off shots from every angle. So we've seen nothing but 5-on-5 hockey so far. And so far it seems like both teams have gotten their looks but haven't been able to finish. Cincinnati definitely have had their chances. Michigan of late just recently picked up a few chances themselves. Here's Bursinger chipping it to center looking for some reinforcements. There's Tachi. There's nothing but black jerseys, but an incomplete pass allows Michigan to maybe reset. Shot just ripped high and wide off the stick of Luke Larbus. So Cincinnati totally in position there, just an errant pass. May have lost them a goal, and another errant pass just earned them a icing. .5:42 to play here in the first. No score. Penalty sheet empty. Goal sheet equally empty. Cincinnati's road record doesn't look like the record we've seen of late. Bearcats a pedestrian 4-3-0-1 on the season. As for Michigan at home, they are 4-1 on the year. Michigan with a shot there. Save made by Michael Weber. And the puck is still loose. Michigan sends it in from the blue line. The loose puck settled in and frozen by Michael Weber after it hits off the boards. Puck is dropped, fired right in. Michael Weber makes a save right off the chest pad. So Michigan trying to hold the zone one more time. Bearcats still trying to get off the ice from that icing. Or actually, they are off the ice. Sam Dorf and reinforcements are out there. Dorf tripped up behind the net. Easton Kendall fighting in on the short boards. Puck moved out, and there's Quant. Lemick able to break it up, but feeds it right back to a Michigan Wolverine. Backhanded shot goes over the crossbar. And the Wolverines able to hold the zone still. Bearcats have to get this puck out of the zone. Sent in right in front of the slot. Now a shot taken and goes wide of the net. That was Braden Whitney who ripped it, wearing the number 72. It's actually nice to see Michigan out here rocking some different numbers than I'm used to. Most teams usually go with the in order, 1 through 33. Cincinnati no different, but some of these players able to be a little creative with 63, 72, 55s. All in play today, along with a 98. No one dares wear his number 99 now. Here comes Colin Rack calm, cool, and collective, skates it in, feeds it across. Bearcats able to pick up the rebound. That was Armstrong. His shot goes wide. Puck chipped off the glass. Straffen, excellent stick lift right there, and then pinches his man out at the boards. Excellent shift by number 3. He feeds it off the boards for Colin Rack. Straffen gets it again, and just a little give and go here. Rack looks way up ice. There's Danny Mattei. He sends it down. Armstrong fights for it on the sideboards, and he has moved off the puck. Wolverines trying to move out of their own defensive zone. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first period. And this shift just keeps getting better and better for Straffen. He knocks his man off the puck, which gets him a shoulder shove from a new friend. Here's Danny Mattei on the other end, shot, and it was saved. And just to be sure, Trellis put his hand behind the pads just in case anything was to maybe slip behind him. He knew Danny Mattei got a little extra mustard on that shot. Cincinnati up top. Donald Ennis, his shot is blocked. Michigan gonna try to break out with it. Shot fought off. Nicely done there. That is Tyler Sensky, number 55. Keep an eye on him. He leads the team in goals with 10, and he is a defenseman, so not afraid to shoot the puck. And the Bearcats are no stranger to that, as they have a defenseman that's not afraid to shoot the puck. That's Nick Okada, and he's the one who fed the puck up. Bearcats trying to dump it down. Instead, picked off and moved ahead by the Wolverines. Quickly turned over in the neutral zone. Von Kieselin trying to fight through his man on the right wing side, cannot. And the puck is moved across there by Schnell. Schell moves around a man. Puck was loose, and Bearcats were able to move it out, or else Michigan had numbers. Here they come again. Unable to connect on short passes. They are able to make the long pass. Top of the circle, deflects. Puck is loose, tipped in, and a goal by Michigan. Kyle Slovis picks up his 3rd goal of the year on a loose rebound that just came out. And just at the last second, able to stick that one through.
Assistant number 17, Jack Rottweiler, and number 15, Jack Wilbur. Time of goal, 18:27. Kyle Solis from Jack Rottweiler and Jack Wilbur at 18:27.
So Michigan gets the first goal. And Cincinnati, a team no stranger to giving up the first goal. They've done it a couple of times. Really not something the Bearcats are too worried about. They've outscored their opponents 90-53. 90-53. That puck is loose. It hit off the pole. Might have been in momentarily. It's still loose. Weber has to scramble to his left to block off any extra angle. Lang sends it across. Armstrong dumps it down, and Cincinnati will chase after it. Puck comes up top. Michigan moving away with it. Settling it down are the Wolverines, trying to dump it in late, under a minute to play. Danny Mattei fighting for it underneath. Puck comes toward the crease. Michael Weber there to freeze it to his left. And with 24.6, we'll have a stoppage in play. Danny Mattei in to take the draw, and not sure what he did to get kicked out of the draw there. Face-off won by the Wolverines. Shot is blocked. Lavaseur is just trying to get some wood on that one as he took the shot, as he's wincing in a little bit of pain. Weber with the save, and puck was loose. thought he had it in the glove. It was still sitting there right at the doorstep, and he was able to get the pad down and freeze play. 10.4, Bearcats will send out Jimmy Bursinger, Stephen Lang, or no. They'll send out Danny Matea, Bursinger, and Armstrong. Cincinnati just trying to get the puck out. Instead, it's kept in at the blue line. Final 10 seconds, should have ran off. There it is. Finally, that will do it for the period.
Cincinnati 8, Michigan 12.
So after the first period of play, Bearcats being outshot by the Michigan Wolverines 12-8. Cincinnati also being outscored right now 1-0 on the scoreboard as we head into the first intermission. You're watching Bearcats hockey on YouTube. We'll be back right after a about 12-minute break. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Yost Arena here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, as the Michigan Wolverines are hosting the Cincinnati Bearcats. Bearcats trail in this game 1-0. Fourth goal of the year by number 4, Kyle Slobis, for the Wolverines. He scored at 18:27 left in the, 18:27 in the first period. Left a minute 33 left on the clock. Bearcats couldn't answer by the end of the period. We'll look to answer here in the second period. Wolverines now making their way back on the ice. Bearcats will be moving from right to left this period. Cincinnati rocking their road blacks, red numerals, white and red trim. As for the Michigan Wolverines, they are wearing their, I guess, home yellows. White numerals, blue, and white trim. A little bit of yellow in there as well. So the whistle has been blown. We're just about set to start the period. Bearcats did not commit a single penalty in that first period. Either did the Michigan Wolverines. Both teams stayed off the penalty sheet. And now it's up to the Bearcats to maybe try to draw a penalty, get on the power play. Maybe that can spark Cincinnati, though the Bearcats will, if they ever do make it to the power play, will be going up against Michigan's penalty kill, which is killing penalties at a very impressive 96%. Bearcats right off the draw put in a shot, unable to get it by the Wolverine netminder. That's Scott Trellis. Michigan trying to feed one to the crease. Not sure Wolverine was able to get the final touch on that play. Bearcats fight for it behind the net. Puck just left there right by the referee, who is taking his time getting out of the way of that. Wolverines have it, settling it down, right wing side, moved up top. That's McDonald. Puck sent in, what a save, pad save by Michael Weber. He's able to scramble to his left, throw the pad out there, and stop the puck. McDonald steps in from the blue line, has it knocked away. Wolverines have it at the red line now, moving it up top. Instead, Nick Okada is there to take it away, moving it to Dorf. Dorf takes a late shot there. Armstrong dumps it in from the neutral zone. That'll get a change. Danny Matea right there, loose. It is in the crease, and Tellis gets hit, or excuse me, Danny Matea takes a hit extremely late, and that may be our first power play of the day. No, it's not. They're not going to call anything there. Somehow, some way, Scott Trellis had no idea where that puck was, but he knew instinctively to scramble as he saw Matea on the other end of that net trying to jam it home. Extremely late shot there taken by Danny Matea. Not even sure if it was undetected or if it was just let go. Icing would have been the call. Weber comes out to play it. He sends it off the boards. Michigan all over it and able to keep in. Bearcat gets dumped behind the zone. Wraparound attempt quickly denied and sent back. Rademacher was there on the wraparound attempt. That shot BB's off a defender, hits off the boards. Bearcats now trying to move out with it. Cannot. Puck gets stuck there for a minute and then backhanded out and through the neutral zone. Now being chased after again by Rademacher. He's able to backhand one, send it up to Shell. Shell, instead of trying to get a shot in, I think he was trying to address a man. Bearcats send it off the dasher. Goes up top. Michigan keeping the zone, holding it in. Any chance they get, they are shoving a black body. Puck comes in toward the crease. poked away by Michael Weber. Still holding the zone are the Wolverines, much to the delight of the fans that have made the trip here to Yost Arena. Buck sent around the boards. Now off the glass, Bursinger chasing after it. He'll have to move off the ice. And the Bearcats caught on a change. Moving ahead with it now is Michigan. Couple bodies go down. There it is. There's our first penalty of the game. And like I said, it will go against the Michigan Wolverines. This will be a tripping call. And the right call, it was almost a nonchalant raise of his hand by the official, like, yeah, I guess I got to call that one. And in the box will be number 5. If you're asking me who number 5 is, beats me, not on the roster sheet. I got 3, 4, and then 8. Bearcats. First name's Bruce, so we're going to call him Bruce. I couldn't catch that last name. Number 5, Bruce. So making a mental note myself. Bearcats on the power play coming into tonight's game, 19.7%. And like I said, though, earlier, Michigan dynamite on the penalty kill at 96.8%. Puck is cleared out. And it is going to be real tough to find that. I can see the clock a little bit, but I can't see the actual penalty clock. So that'll be a battle to keep you updated on how much time's left. Bearcats still on the man advantage. Nick Okada moves it in, top of the circle. His shot goes wide of the net off a deflection. Lavaseur moved it ahead. Wolverines were trying to send it around the net, instead hit the net, which delays their clear. Unable to move it around and get it out, so Michigan still swiping at it. Bearcats come away with it, still holding the zone. Nick Okada softly sends it across, and now Lavaseur has it behind the net, and it's smacked up top. Nick Okada holds the zone, sends it back down. There's Armstrong looking to find the puck. Bearcats have it. That's Danny Matea. His pass momentarily broken up. Now it's back. Bearcats finally get a few good passes. Matea, though, can't settle that puck down. And the puck is able to clear the zone. We'll keep an eye on Bruce in the box. He has just now stood up, so I'm assuming the penalty time is about over. Yeah, 7 seconds here. There's the smack of the stick by Michael Weber, which is the last sign, and Michigan back at full strength. That penalty kill is no joke. Lee, Bruce Lee. There's no way. The last name of it. Come on now. They're playing with me now. It says Lee on the back of his jersey, and his first name's Bruce. That can't be right. Bearcats trying to play hockey here. I need to get back to doing what I do best. Let's call the hockey game. Michigan move it to the offensive zone, picked up right away by a Bearcat defender. Able to move it out. Here's Stephen Lang on the charge. Lang moves it down, trying to look for Larbus right in front of the net. Larbus will take it behind the net, and he moved it quickly up, but it was broken up. And that pass goes to the point. There's Tachi. Rebound attempt. Had a good look there for Cincinnati, but it went wide. Bursinger gets spun out, and here's a breakaway. 2-on-0 technically. Michael Weber still there to make the save with the right pad, and that'll energize the Bearcats bench. Michigan, though, still holding the zone, looking for an easy one in front, and nearly got it on the behalf of Cincinnati. Cross ice backdoor feed, and that one sent well wide by Blumberg. Didn't really even get that much of the stick on it, but he still hung the head into the Raptors. Trying another cross ice feed. It gets broken up, but the loose puck comes out right in front, and the shot taken and scored by Jonathan Kratz for the Michigan Wolverines. 2-0 MU. Excuse me, that was not Kretz, that was 15 Blumberg.
Wolverines ball, scoring number 23, Ryan America. Assist to number 15, Jack Lumber, and number 19, Alex Shell. Coming to ball 6:50. Ryan America from Jack Lumber and Alex Shell at 6:50.
Michigan controlling the zone here again, trying to pick things up. Now Cincinnati able to come away with it. Schneiberg has it taken off his stick. Wolverines back the other way. Left wing side, take a shot right into the glove of Michael Weber, who will freeze things and stop play. 12:23 to go here in the second. Michigan has struck twice in this game, once in the first, now once here in the second. Bearcats will look to respond. Cincinnati made the travel up 4 hours. Estimated distance between Ann Arbor and Cincinnati, in case you're wondering. Wolverines take it away in the corner. Now the Bearcats have it. Kiplinger leaves it for Von Kieserling. Sends it cross ice, shot blocked, and it hurt. Not sure who took the block, but definitely still holding his side, where that puck will leave a mark for sure.
It's Katz, Jonathan Katz.
Michigan able to move it all the way up and into the Bearcat zone, get a shot in on Weber, only to have him deny it. Katz, you were saying, the one who took the shot, that's number 14, Jonathan Katz. I mistook him for that second goal. It actually belongs to Jack Rondemacher. Rondenmacher? I don't know. Fought off there by Michael Weber. Puck comes in from the red line and quickly held and frozen. So Chandler, I'd say this is not an ideal start for Cincinnati.
No, it's not, but you know what they say about the 2-goal lead. They start to get comfortable, and it's not as far as you think it is, so.
This is a Bearcat team that can score them in bunches. So absolutely, I think that definitely applies. 2-goal lead, worst lead to have in hockey. But Michigan is looking to add to it. Bearcats try to cut this deficit in half. Right wing side, take a shot in on net, fought off, rebound. Comes out heavy and out. Right there, there was a yellow jersey in the form of Brock Huber. Able to move the puck out. Clearing pass, moves through a couple of bodies. Huber the first one there to get it. Blumberg lost the puck. Bearcats have it. Danny Matea turns it over. That's Blumberg. He had an open look right there in the slot at Michael Weber. Weber able to fight it off like it's warm-ups. Danny Matea making the easy pass. That's something Cincinnati just needs to do. Focus on what they can do, and nearly moved it right toward the net for Dylan Scammon, who was looking for the finishing touches there. He finds it, moves it cross ice. Lava Sewer can't get a stick on it. Puck comes out. This should be icing and will be. And that will send fresh skaters onto the ice for Cincinnati, as opposed to the already used and tired Michigan Wolverines out there. So the fresh bodies are in the form of Donald Ennis and Nick Okada on defense. Luke Larbus, Stephen Lang, and Colin McAllister are the forwards. Face-off won by the Wolverines. Moved up top. Ennis can't keep it in. Kept it at the blue line long enough for McAllister, to come up and play it. Luke Larbus tried to hit a man high. He was actually clipped high and he took the front end of it. Left wing side, Wolverines trying that cross ice feed again. Here's Luke Larbus, burst of speed, right wing side. McDonald's going to try to play defense, and what a save there by Trellis. He kind of just gave it the shrug and hope I might have hit that. Puck found him, if you ask me. Luke Larbus with the best chance here in the second period for the Bearcats. Puck dumped in behind the corner, loose, and a golden opportunity wasted on a backhand, and an excellent job by Michael Weber to come back to the crease and keep this at a 2-goal deficit. Cincinnati trying to do the simple things right. When they do, good things have happened, especially in this season. Turnover, Bursinger settles it down, takes the shot from the hash marks, and he might have wanted to have that back as he had time and space. He just backed the car up and no one appeared to approach him, and it looked like he was having all the time in the world. Cats win the draw. Nick Okada whiffs at it, but that may be a good thing as he was trying to move in closer, instead has it taken away. Away come the Wolverines. Looking 5-hole on Michael Weber. Did it go in? He's celebrating like it did. No goal sound and no goal horn. Michael Weber somehow, some way, kept that puck out of the net. If there's a review process, they may change it, but luckily there is no review process here. And Michael Weber does his best Houdini impression. .841 to go here in the second. Bearcats held scoreless so far. Puck moved behind the net. That's Straffen battling for it. Instead has it taken away. Wolverines try to move it to center. Instead, Bearcats move the puck out. That's Armstrong getting around his man. No interference called, as the man went well out of his way to break up Armstrong from getting to the puck. 2-on-1 for Michigan. Instead, puck comes loose. Michael Weber frozen in time there for a second. Stayed in the right position, didn't skate out of position, and is able to find that puck and freeze it. Scoreboard reads Bob, or actually it reads 808. Little calculator joke right there. Puck in the corner. Danny Matea tripped up undetected by the officials. Puck played in the corner by Olsen, moved out, and in control was UC. Only for a moment of time here on the near side boards, able to move it to the neutral zone. Matea slams on the brakes and is able to wait for some reinforcements. Now Dorf has it. Sam Dorf looking for some help. He was looking right in the center. Looking right to the slot. Nobody home. Or else that's a good opportunity there for Cincinnati. Here's another one. 2-on-1. Able to feed it backdoor. And what a goal. Danny Matea on the backhand. And the Bearcats have cut this lead in half as it is now 2-1. Excellent job of back checking for Cincinnati, or heavy on the forecheck, I should say, to keep this play alive, and the Bearcats will take it any way they can get it.
And now what we're going to start seeing here is the momentum going the other way. So that 2-goal lead's going to get them.
Well, that 2-goal lead is gone. It is now a 1-goal lead. It was about a 3-goal lead about a minute ago.
Cincinnati goal scored by number 24, Danny Matea. Assist to number 17, Brandon Armstrong, and number 12, Stephen Lavasser. Time of goal, 12:37. Danny Matea for Brandon Armstrong and Stephen Lavasser at 12:37.
So this poor arena announcer, I feel bad for him. Of course, Danny Matea, he's pronouncing it Maja. And also, I forget how he pronounced lava sewer. I butchered it myself early, but I at least got Mateo right.
Actually, he pronounced it right.
Did he?
Yeah.
Cosby's saying he pronounced it right. And that is a souvenir, folks. Is that tagged the back of a fan? So yeah, nice brush of the hair, and she's good to go. Good to know. I mean, the puck hit the bleachers behind her, and then hit her on the deflection. But she's a hockey fan, so she's tough. Bearcats have a defensive zone face-off to win. Bursinger having to skate off the ice here. In to take the draw, Von Kieselin. He wins it back, and now we'll have a whistle. So we'll have a stoppage in play. Not exactly sure what the holdup is. I think they're going to send a trainer out to that fan. Oh man, oh that's a shame. That's a shame. Just wave them off. Wave them off. I don't know. This is a very intimate setting. There's the wave off. There it is. Hey! And now it became more of a big deal than it had to be. But way to be a pro about it. Wave off the medical official. That's what a real hockey fan does. I mean, no one wants to be attended to by the trainer, though there is a bag of ice coming her way. It clipped her. I did notice that there is absolutely no protective netting throughout most of the rink. It's only from where they're shooting. So it's just like a professional rink, not like Sports Plus at all, where there is protective netting blocking you everywhere.
Some would argue that makes it harder for the fans to see.
Some would, though I guess you take the good with the bad here. Cincinnati coming away with it 2-on-1. Von Kieselin has McAllister to his right instead. Takes a shot. He was looking off the pad and hoping a rebound would go right to McAllister. Smart play by JK. McAllister pinching the puck behind the boards. There's Lemick. He was in there as well, but instead Michigan able to come away with it. John Lowe moving it ahead, wearing the number 63. He was met behind the net, and in fact, he actually avoided that meeting as two Bearcats collided. Able to get a shot in on Weber. Weber there to make the save. Turnover here. Bearcats with another save. Michael Weber, another dandy, as Jack Blumberg came stumbling in and was looking for another goal. Or excuse me, his first goal of the night. He assisted on the first two for Michigan. Had a secondary assist on the first goal and a primary assist on the second. Bursinger looking up, moves it off the boards. Back there and chasing after it is Luke Lorbis, the team leader in points. Actually, he is now tied with Danny Matea after Matea's latest goal. Larvis settles it down, shot, rebound, loose, puck still loose, wraparound attempt. It is there on the doorstep. Are you kidding? Puck does not go in. Okada, everybody pointing behind the crease. And I cannot believe that Scott Trellis stayed down as long as he did. It felt like forever. Bearcats had a wraparound attempt and they put it into the pads of the Michigan goaltender. And then a few extra whacks at it. Nick Okada having one last discussion with the official. But remember, I guess it's just the intent to blow the whistle and the play is dead. Exactly 5 minutes to play here in the second period. Bearcats want one more just to tie to go into the locker room even. Shot deflected, blocked, loose puck. Right there, loose again. Net comes dislodged as Stephen Lang took a jolly old whack at it. And I think a defender's skate knocked the puck off. So we'll have a face-off to the right of Trellis. There we go. Face-off won by the Bearcats. Unfortunately, they clear the zone, and we'll have to reset. Nick Okada looking up ice. Instead, feeds it over to a defenseman, Donald Ennis. Dennis, his pass is picked off, and the turnover, well, that one stings. Shot and a goal, 3-1 Michigan. Michigan threatening again. Puck loose. Left wing circle sent across the crease. Nobody there. Oh man, busted skate there for Brady Kiplinger. So he had to scramble to the bench as Cincinnati sent a skater out there. Puck comes up top. There's John Von Kieseling. Shot by Olsen, broken up. That one broken up as well. Loose puck. Wide open net, and are you kidding me? Michael Weber in absolute desperation mode. Skating over to his left and stopping the puck. Keeping this a 3-1 game with 3:49 to play. Weber taking an extra second as he had to pull the puck out of his padding. Seventh goal of the season for Brendan Whitney makes this a 3-1 hockey game. Bearcats now need one more to get back to where they just were. Danny Mattea looking for a feed, can't find it on his stick as it's just by him. Michigan pushing the puck up, kept in at the blue line right there by Armstrong. Burst of speed, he fights off a hit shot. That goes behind the back of the net, wrong side. Danny Mattea, though, had a look at an open goal mouth. 3:23 to go here in the period. Lemick off the draw. Moves it up top. Olsen right there to pick it off for Michigan. Puck sent off the boards by Brock Huber. Now picked up there by Forrester. Puck moves toward the crease, loose, and a save right on the doorstep by Michael Weber. Olsen was right there looking to jam it home. Bearcats have some work to do in this game, trailing by 2, and Michigan holding the zone. Shot. Oh my goodness, John Lowe tried to make a few extra moves right there in front of the net, none that he needed, but he was trying to line it up perfectly to go top shelf on Michael Weber. Instead, the Bearcats come away with a 2-on-1. Are you joking? Luke Larbus, a filthy move around a defenseman, just couldn't get it by Trellis. One more move, and you are looking at a top 10 play no matter what league you're watching. Toe drag central right there.
Pretty sure not only was that a normal toe drag, but a backhand toe drag, making it all the more impressive.
My goodness. Ben Tachi looking for some opening. There it is. Instead goes backdoor. Bearcats right there to make this a 3-2 game. And you see the emotion by these guys. They feel it. Bearcats now getting the offense clicking. Lava Sewer sneaking in there with a backdoor goal. And we have a 3-2 game. .234 to go. Bearcats make this a 1-goal game and are looking to bring it back. Here's Armstrong. He was looking for Lava Sewer. Lava Sewer finds it back to Danny Matea. Matea has it run off the heel of his stick, and the Bearcats have the legs under him now. There's Nick Okada moving in, left wing circle. His shot goes wide, but he is the first one to pick up the rebound, leaves it behind the net for Lava Sewer. Lava Sewer dumps it down. Danny Matea cycling. Oh, he had it roll off his stick again. And Matea going to try to reset in on his own, and he does before getting dumped there in the corner. And a breakaway attempt. Ooh. Home run pass. Michigan just unable to connect with Blumberg. And a couple players getting physical there in the corner. I believe that's Blumberg and Tachi. Backhanded feed. Shot, top of the circle, glove, saw it the entire way. Michael Weber makes the save with 1:35 to go, and we'll see the Bearcats and Michigan Wolverines make a wholesale line changes. Ben Mansky playing it up to the fans that give him a cheer when he reaches the ice. Bearcats hoping that he goes -1 on this shift. Puck deflects off a skate, goes wide of the net of Weber. Cincinnati, Straffen trying to fight off his man, instead goes up top to defenseman Solvis. Block shot there by Bursinger. He does it all. He can score, block shots, check, you name it. Here comes Luke Larbus. Had it knocked off his stick, and the puck moved ahead by Whitney. Hip check there by Larbus. That caught a Wolverine by surprise. Under a minute to go here in the second. Bursinger dumped there by Solvis. Much to the delight of the Michigan fans here. Icing waved off. Bearcats able to get a change. Danny Matea, Lava Sewer, and Brandon Armstrong come on. One of every UC Bearcats. If you follow this Bearcat hockey team, this should be one of your favorite lines. And this is why. Danny Matea, right wing side shot. Save, top of the circle by Scott Trellis. 28.5 seconds to go here in the second period. Goals by the Bearcats. Danny Matea, he picked up goal number, how about 18 on the year? Not too bad. And Stephen Lava Sewer scored number 11. Olsen has the puck roll off his stick, and then it is chipped up into the Michigan bench. There's a few seconds run off the clock. Face-off will be dropped to the left of Michael Weber. Weber, top of the crease. Face-off, won by the Bearcats. Moved off the boards, and offside, delayed offsides. Wisely yelled by the linesman. I was going to say scream, but sounds a little feminine. Loose puck right in front. There it is! Brandon Armstrong! How about that? Michigan was handed a goal themselves. Cincinnati giving one right back. Brandon Armstrong. You're not going to see a better opportunity on the day, and that wakens up this Bearcat faithful that has made the trip 4 hours north to Ann Arbor as Cincinnati has tied it back up. 1.6 seconds left, and it's nothing but a face-off at this point. And how do you like that? Bearcats storm back here. So Matea picks up the assist, and Armstrong picks up the goal. I'm going to try to find the I'm going to find the PA announcer and tell him it's Mateo. So just to keep you in the loop, what he just announced was the shots on goal. Michigan leading in that department 30-25 as of right now, but we will head to the third period, all tied at 3. Take a 12-minute break, do whatever you got to do, but make sure you come back here and watch some Bearcats hockey on YouTube. We'll be right back with third period of play after this. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Yost Arena in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I'm Paul Lockman, pleased to be joined in the booth by Chandler Trinipole. Chandler, we're tied at 3. Felt like the Bearcats, they've trailed in this game by 2 on 2 separate occasions. They've climbed their way back to make this a 3-3 game. What's in the recipe book to finish off a win for Cincinnati?
Well, you know, we're looking at it as if it's 0-0 right now. This is a whole new game here. We got some good momentum going on. These guys are pretty upset that they just lost their lead, so I'm pretty sure we're going to come out strong and hopefully end up with that W.
Absolutely. Bearcats will send out Danny Matea, Stephen Lavaseur, and Brandon Armstrong. And this line has been an absolute fit for Michigan as the Bearcats have scored all 3 goals from this line. Michigan entering the zone. Whitney had it, looked like a breakaway attempt on Weber. Instead, the Bearcats do a fine job of back-checking and leaving the zone. Armstrong settles it down one-on-one, and boy, he collides right in with the netminder, Scott Trellis. And what speed entering the zone, and excellent stick work there by Armstrong to settle down a long saucer pass. Felt like him taking out the goaltender kind of took a little bit of the air out of this facility. We got about 85 maybe in attendance we talked about. And everybody was pretty quiet about this, so feels like we're playing in an empty facility as of right now, which may be the advantage Bearcats considering we're on the road. Here you go, Armstrong trying to make it even quieter. Shot, that one save made with the right pad of Trellis. Cross ice feed, it's the only thing Michigan's really been doing, is looking for that back door. Instead, Nick Okada takes a rip, and it is blocked by a Michigan defender who then runs into Okada and gets spun out. Bearcats enter the zone. That's Schneiberg dumping it in. Easton Kindle rubs off his man as the Bearcats pinch in. Stephen Lang trying to fight for it underneath. Puck moved behind. Nobody there for Michigan. And instead, Huber will have to play it and plays it behind his own net. Volleying back and forth. Comes up the blue line, or comes up the boards again. And this time, Scammon comes away with it for Cincinnati. Is back. Couldn't flip it over on the backhand. And now Michigan trying to enter the zone and hold the zone. Puck moved off the glass and then hits right into, how about that, right where the scores box is. And even if we lost a puck anywhere else, that's where the puck would have came from. Luckily, it came right on his desk, and he flips it right back into play. We'll have an offensive zone face-off for Michigan. Sam Dorf moves it to his defenseman behind the net. Puck is tipped. Instead, icing is called. It was not tipped by a Bearcat like I had thought. And great job by Dorf. He knew he had to stay on the ice. Bearcats used great teamwork to get him a water bottle. And he gets a nice freshen up. Which is really all you need, right? Just a nice sip of water and get me back out there. Shot comes in from the blue line. Rebound was loose in front of the crease. Michael Weber never really saw it. Michigan able to come away with it and retake the lead 4-3 here early in the third. So the Wolverines back out in front, 4-3. Badurko picks up his 3rd goal of the year for Michigan, giving them a 4-3 advantage. Bearcats gonna have to play comeback one more time if they're gonna want to come away with this Friday night victory. Turnover. Puck put right in front. Weber there to save it, makes another save. And these are point-blank chances for Michigan. Exit pass doesn't make its way past the blue line. Shot comes in on Weber as to fight it off with the pads. Bearcats can't move it out. Kept in, set, backdoor again. Nobody there for Michigan. Cincinnati is there to play it. Coming up with it, Shell, top of the circle. His shot is blocked by Dorf, and that hits off the protective netting, and we'll have a stoppage in play. Puck is dropped. Michigan looking from a sharp angle, just trying to put anything toward the net, toward Weber. Looking for a D-to-D pass there. That shot goes well wide from Sansky. Wolverines able to recover. Holding the puck in. Moving it toward the center. Nobody really there. Picked off by Bursinger, who moves out with it for Cincinnati. And now here come the Wolverines one-on-one. Excellent second chance opportunity there for Jack Blumberg as he was trying to dangle and the puck was just out of his reach, able to get a second effort on it. And Michael Weber gives him the, hey, you're good, bud. I know you hit into my net area, but respect the effort. 15:47, neutral zone faceoff here as the net came dislodged. Bearcats have Danny Mateus, Stephen Lavaseur, and Brandon Armstrong out there as forwards. Ben Tachi and Nick Okada are the defensemen. Michael Weber still in net for Cincinnati. Bearcats can't leave the zone. Wolverines send it to center. Lavaseur was there, moved it toward the blue line, up, but not out. Michigan holding it again. This is Mansky. He backhands one underneath. Whitney was there, but it's taken in by Tachi first, who sends it right wing side, where Michigan is there to control it. Bearcats getting disrupted by the forecheck of Michigan. Looked to be a hook there, gone undetected. Puck goes in between the skates of Lavaseur. He just chops it ahead. And Michigan will pick it up. Mansky gets it across. And wow, puck comes in all the way on Weber. Wolverines are starting to get the legs churning and finding decent spots. Haven't been able to settle it down too many times. They're able to settle that one down. That would have been another tough challenge for Michael Weber to stop it. Luke Larbus gets involved as he drops his man near the UC bench. Dylan Scammon loses the puck, and the Bearcats had a delayed offsides, forcing them to retreat. Puck turned over, breakaway, Colin McAllister, and we have a hand pass. Looked to be a sensational opportunity for Cincinnati, blown back due to a hand pass. I thought Larbus got a stick on it. Tyler Kangas is on the edge of the bench looking for some sort of explanation. Breaking up the ice. Wow, one man by himself for Michigan right there, number 55, Tyler Sensky, trying to do it all on his own. And maybe was one or two moves away from doing it. Cats trail by one, kept in. Dylan Scammon makes a move around him, man. Takes a shot, it's blocked by McDonald before it makes its way on net, and then finally fought off by Trellis. Scammon has it safely in his own end, time and space, waiting for some help. He was looking cross ice for Kiplinger, and instead Bearcats will have to try it on a second effort. Bursinger heavy on the forecheck. Puck sent cross ice, and that will zag down, icing waved off. Convenient for Michigan. Bearcats trying to move out with it, instead hits off his skate, and now one-on-one. Nice moves there by number 23, trying to finish. Michigan still has it. Fedorka, he scored the latest goal for Michigan. He was trying to make it another 2-goal lead, unable to do so. Von Kieselin has it behind the net in the corner, waits for help. Kiplinger is there, has to fight off a check. Or excuse me, that was Bursinger. Kiplinger came in late to help. Sent around the boards. Lowe is there to play it. John Lowe feeds it off and moved ahead. Sam Dorf picks it up, dumps it down. Wolverines, got to give them credit where credit's due. They have limited Cincinnati to usually one-and-dones. They've had to do it out on the breakout, or, as the Bearcats' third goal proved, force a turnover in their own end. Other than that, Cincinnati has yet to been able to set up and get multiple opportunities on one solid rush. Here's Danny Matea in on the rush as he feeds it up top, and a couple of Bearcats were there. It was in the vicinity of Colin Rack, unable to play it, refeeds it up to Matea. He dances around everybody. Folks, if you are watching this game on delay, rewind it. You're going to want to see that one again. Danny Matea danced around at least three, did you count three? Three Michigan Wolverines en route to tying this game up. And the good thing is, like I said, I told the PA announcer who had been mispronouncing Danny Matea's name, I told him it's pronounced Matea, so we'll give him another shot. Danny Matea, tip of the cap to you, bud. Is he 21 yet? Can someone buy him a beer?
As you can see, looks
yeah,
like the goalie lost his skate over there.
Yeah, the goalie got undressed by Danny Matea. There's no other way to say it. I mean, I lost a piece of my equipment on his way as well. Might as well call this guy a showstopper. Oh, he may need to be in therapy after this. Trellis picking up all his equipment. Though he was hung out to dry. It was one-on-one after Danny Matea danced around what feels like every Michigan Wolverine jersey he saw. And here we are, tied at 4. Doing a great job. PA announcer, it's a tough job. Nick Okada with the rip. That hits the blocker side. Who would have been there for a rebound? Who else but 24, Danny Matea. Instead, the rebound comes out to Michigan. Whitney sends it over left wing side. That hits off a Bearcat and then takes a funny angle toward the net and over the crossbar. Luckily out of the way of the net. Here comes Nick Okada, burst his speed. He'll slow it down, slam on the brakes, move it to the corner. Lavaseur would have chased after it. Instead, it went softly onto the stick of a Michigan Wolverine. Bearcats no longer feel the jet lag as they have come back from two-goal deficits and now a 1-goal deficit here in the third. Armstrong follows the puck the entire way, 2-on-2, back the other way. Left wing side, Armstrong fires one just over the head of Trellis. Armstrong was going to try to split the two defenders, and he practically did. He was still able to get that shot off. And Sam Dorf is run into the boards, and that will draw a penalty. Michael Weber, get back in the crease. Last thing we need is to pick up another penalty as well. Michael Weber sticking up for Dorf. Definitely shaken up, as that it was an ugly, ugly play to the boards. And we'll see how long he goes. as that's number 98. We only got him down as Quant. So 10:35 to play here in the third period. Referees are having a discussion that's usually can be a good thing, as maybe they'll talk themselves into a major. That was not a, I mean, I've said it before when Dylan Scammon's been on the mic, I'll say it to you. When you played junior hockey, when you played in your Pee-wee days, your squirts days, they put a stop sign on the back of your jersey. And they do that for a reason, safety precautions. And Sam Dorff still helmet off, shaken up at the end of the Bearcats bench, and there you go. Man is coming over to the box. Door is open, but man did not go in, so we'll discuss how long this is. Nick Okada will go back and talk it over. Did he hold up 5?
Not too sure.
I can't see it from here. I'm blocked. What do you got?
5. It's a major.
And folks, that is a major development in this game. A 5-minute major by number 98. Don't have his first name, but Quant is the last name. And Ian. Hey! Ian Quant. So let's go over this really quickly. Good news, Bearcats can score as many goals as they possibly want here in the next 5 minutes, and they will still be on the man advantage. Bad news, I mentioned it in the first period when Michigan picked up their first penalty. This is a penalty kill that has been as tight as they come, 96.8% on the kill. That's 40th best in the country. I'm not sure who's doing better than that. But that's pretty good, sparkling. If you ask me, Bearcats come in to this contest at 19.7 on the power play, already 0 for 1 today in this game. So both teams kind of skating around. Looks like Trellis has got his equipment malfunction figured out. Ian Cosby, a goaltender himself, is our cameraman. There's a lot of equipment you guys wear, right?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit, he says. Bearcats on the man advantage, 5-on-4, and will hold the zone. Dylan Scammon steps in and is able to feed the puck right wing side on the circle. Moved up to Nick Okada. Puck clears the zone. Not the end of the world. Here we go. Nick Okada steps across, looks off a few options, fires it left wing side. Bearcats move it around the net. Puck here on the near side boards. Probably one of the hardest places to see it. And in case you're wondering what happened there, Bearcats came away with it, moved it up, tried to move it to the slot, and instead had the puck go wide. Michael Weber may have gotten a get-out-of-jail-free card as he tried to clear the puck, and instead it hit off a Michigan Wolverine and nearly led to a wide-open attempt for the Wolverines. Michael Weber coming out to play it again. He sends it around the boards, and the Bearcats will rim it around there again. Cincinnati letting the puck go to the red line. Dylan Scammon takes a hit and then retaliates, and right in front of the penalty box, and for whatever reason Michigan thought that that was as good as a checking from behind, but it's simply not. There's another check from behind. Danny Matea there taking it right in front of a pack of Michigan fans. Puck clears the zone. I believe 3:16 to go here on the power play. Holding the zone, looking for a give and go. Puck pops up. Danny Matea tried to grab it, can't. Colin Rack able to keep in off the clearing attempt. Nick Okada sends it back to Rack. Rack down low, left wing circle, up to Okada, looks back door, goal! Bearcats get their first lead of the hockey game. Who was that, Ian?
Matea.
Oh, Danny Matea. Oh, Please give him another hat trick on the year, folks. If you didn't know his name before this game, you definitely know it now. Number 24, that's Danny Matea. Get it right, folks. So here we go. I'll let the PA announcer here. So that is a power play strike for the Bearcats, who are looking to make their sparkling penalty kill percentage take a big hit if the Bearcats can get more than one here on the man advantage. Loose again, Lavaseur sends it in. Oh, Michigan, that's an own goal. No way. Oh my goodness. Puck was loose, and give credit to Scott Trellis. He made the save. The puck was in front of him, and as he was scrambling to get it, a defenseman was going to wisely, maybe unwisely, send it back his way to just have him freeze it, and instead it beat him 5-hole. My goodness. Nick Glass, our statistician, is now being put to heavy work here by the Bearcats as they're going to look for more here on the power play. Luke Lorbis came into this game. Oh, man, Michigan they're trying to clear it, and they hit their own guys. They are just getting in each other's way at this point. Luke Lorbis, number 10 in black, came in leading the team in goals with 20. Danny Matea was 3 behind him. He now has tied Luke Lorbis for the team lead in goals. Danny Matea now leads this team in points. And we'll see if Luke Lorbis has a response to this. We know he does. We know he's got it in him. Bearcats coming alive here in the third. Puck is loose. We have another hand pass. Neutral zone faceoff coming. 6:33 to go here in regulation. And something I didn't expect to be saying here, but if the score holds up the way it is for the next couple minutes, we may need to keep an eye on Scott Trellis to see if he gets maybe the nod to come out and bring the extra man on. Bearcats still on the power play. Michigan trying to get it out. Penalty upcoming. This will go against Cincinnati. First penalty they've committed. It will be a cross-check. And it will go against, what's the number you got there? Who? Lang, Stephen Lang. So Lang having a word with the official. And it's a big turning point here. And there you go. Kick him out of the faceoff. That's cool. I don't get to hear that too often. We have 4-on-4 hockey now. Bearcats, believe it or not, have a better scoring percentage 4-on-4 than they do on the power play this year. Whatever that's worth to you. Huber sends it up. Oh, man.
Tripped on the blue line there.
Yeah, Michigan still with the chance. Puck is loose. Weber out on top of the crease. He made a couple nice saves, and from a real sharp angle, it pops out in front. Weber able to fight it off. Bearcats now on the penalty kill. Man out of the box for Michigan, looking for one shorthanded. Was Danny Matea, had it taken away. Bearcats still on the forecheck. Cincinnati with a minute left to kill on their penalty kill, first of the night, and they're able to chip it ahead. Here's Von Kieserling, 1-on-2. He's not afraid to skate to the middle of the ice. Had it taken away, but Von Kieserling, another go-get-him type guy. Tell you what, he's got wheels. Michigan settling it down. That's number 9, Mansky. Looks underneath. Michigan's power play coming in, 17.2. Good for 198th in the country. Puck clears the zone, 4:40 to play. Man standing up is Stephen Lang, ready to come out of the box. Final 15 seconds for him. Puck goes into the corner. The man they call Taco, Ben Tachi, fires it up, and Kiplinger skates over to it. He's got it, beats the man. Oh, looking to bring it in on the backhand, and just lost the puck, or else Kiplinger would have made this a 7-4 game. Stephen Lang comes out and immediately pressing heavy on the forecheck. Here comes Bursinger. He was looking for it. Kiplinger dances it through, but Bursinger was still offsides. Bearcats have to retreat. Michigan in their own end. Under 4 to play here in regulation. Wolverines enter the zone. Moving it to the forehand was Whitney. Then had it taken off his stick by another Wolverine. Sent in through traffic. It deflects off a few bodies before hitting Weber's left pad. And he makes the save. That one deflects off a man and goes high off the boards. Bearcats trying to move it up and out, and will. And now cross the red line and just sweep it on across. Danny Matea winning every puck battle he can. Matea wins the battle, allows Armstrong to come away with it. Armstrong tries to feed the slot. There are bodies there, just nobody could get a stick on it. Colin Rack trying to move it up and can't get it past the red line. McDonald had it, lost it. Oh, a backhanded feed there for Danny Matea, and he would have been on a break. They look for him off the boards. He's there, tries to feed Armstrong. His pass just a little aired, and Michigan settles it down in their own end. 2:35 to go. Michigan enters the zone with speed, backhanded shot. What a save, Michael Weber! The leading goal scorer for Michigan just came in, made a nice move, and went forehand, backhand, and Weber read it the entire way, and with the best save of the night for number 30. And that gets an expletive yelled by the Michigan bench. So you know you did something good if you're hearing that. Shot comes in on Weber. He fights it off. Loose puck comes around. Michigan fighting for it. Able to hold it in. Sent around the boards. Our camera has to take its eyes off the camera or off the action for just a little bit. Back here, Michigan in their own end. Kiplinger gets moved around. Wolverines trying to leave the zone. That's McDonald. And Paul McDonald did get it to the neutral zone. Here's Sam Dorf. Good to see him back on the ice after that checking from behind. He's able to set one up. Bearcats can't finish. Still able to hold the rebound steady. Moved it behind the net. That's McAllister. Dorf moves back in. Or excuse me, that was Straffen, number 3. McAllister has it to Straffen. Moves it around the boards. Larbus couldn't settle it down. Bursinger was there. Bursinger tried to get it to Larbus on the backhand. Can't. And Michigan able to move away with it. Huber, quick shot. Fended off with the stick by Michael Weber. 6-on-5. The extra man is out and in the form of Whitney for Michigan. Net is empty on the other side of the rink. Bearcats just need to gain possession and walk it on down. 1 minute to play here in regulation. Bearcats holding on to a 2-goal lead. Bursinger is looking to feed it up. Can't. Pass set right in front. Not sure if he made a save. He did. Fought it off. Michael Weber from a sharp angle. Stephen Lang going to try to win a race, and instead he will back off and allow Michigan to claim it. That was Kyle Slovis, the first goal scorer for Michigan. First one back. Under 30 to play. Michigan all but has lost this game in regulation unless they can get something going right now. Puck loose right in front of the net. There's Tachi. Fights off a hit, sends it around the board. Icing will be the call. And excellent hustle there by Brandon Armstrong. 15.4 seconds. That is a tall task for a team trailing by 2 goals. Timeout is called, and you know, Chandler, I don't mean to put you on the spot. I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
So, who do you got for your first star of the game?
Well, I think this is a pretty obvious one here. We're gonna put Danny Matea as our first star of the game.
I think that's safe to say. So what I got here, and Nick Glass will be able to confirm this after the game, our statistician. He had the first goal for Cincinnati, assisted by Armstrong and Lavaseur. Lavaseur scored second, unassisted. That was a gift-wrapped goal. And then Armstrong scored the third goal for Cincinnati to tie it. That was assisted by Danny Matea. And then the third period, it was all Matea here. So after Michigan took an early 4-3 lead, Matea scored 2 in a row, 1 unassisted. The next goal was a power play goal from Nick Okada. And then the third goal that the Bearcats have in this period, he just happened to have the secondary assist for Lavaseur. So, I mean, the numbers are there for number 24. Excellent game there. Bearcats win the draw, send it out the length of the ice. This will be icing again. And Cincinnati's A-okay with that, as there's only 7.5 seconds to go. Bearcats with the win will improve to 11-3-0-1. With the loss, Michigan drops to 7-2-1-0. Bearcats will not be back here tomorrow. They will be playing in Ann Arbor against the Michigan Wolverines. The clock has run out, and the Bearcats are victorious here in Ann Arbor. 7-2-1. The Michigan Wolverines fall as the Bearcats improve to 11-3-0-1 and pick up their 5th win on the road. Looking for win number 6 tomorrow afternoon. Be sure to check your YouTube stream. We'll be streaming the game from wherever it's taking place. I forget the name of the arena, but I'll be sure to tell you the time and the place when we cross that bridge. Final score here from Yost Arena. The Bearcats win on the big rink over the Michigan Wolverines 6-4. Danny Matea, 3 goals, 2 assists in the win. We'll be back tomorrow night for Chandler Trinopole, Ian Cosby, and all of us here. Bearcats wish you a good night and see you tomorrow.